Hello guys, welcome to the YouTube session of Quadratic Questions. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, guys. Okay. So guys, let me summarize first of all what we are going to do today in this year. We can say live YouTube session, right? So guys, first of all, again, we'll do the same thing. First of all, we'll discuss about the distribution of marks, how much marks, what's the weightage of this chapter. Right. Then, guys, we'll discuss. We can say then we'll discuss the important concepts. We will not discuss in depth about the important concepts, but let's say we'll just give an overview and we'll discuss the question, exam related question in the context of the exam. We can say concepts then. So, guys, this is what we are going to do today in this live YouTube session. Then, so guys, let's get started then. Okay. Now, guys, first of all, let's discuss about the distribution of marks. Now, if you see, the thing is, the chapter weightage for this, we can say topic is about around 5 to 7 marks. And the type of question we can say, if you think about 1 or 2 mark questions, they generally, let's say, they come in kind of form, we can say we just need to find the value of k if one of the roots of a quadratic equation is given, right? Then, guys, the question may come or will, we can say, come on the nature of roots. Let's say we need to find whether the quadratic equation has a real roots or equal roots or they do not have any real roots. Then, guys, the question can come on discriminant of the, we can say, quadratic equation. We need to find the discriminant of the quadratic equation. I hope you guys must be well aware of what's the meaning of discriminant of quadratic equation. Then, guys, if we come on to 3 or 4 mark questions, the questions will generally come on, we can say, word problems. So, guys, when we think of word problems, generally the question will come on ages problem, or we can say digits problem, speed, time, distance problem. Let's say we have upstream and downstream. These kind of problems generally do come, and problems on geometrical solution can also come, right? But guys, this is not the thing that the only word problems will come only from these kind of concepts. They can ask you any kind of a different concept, but mostly, generally, if you see the previous year question paper of any year you take, the question have been generally asked from these kind of problems only, right? Then, guys, you know what, the question will come on, let's say we just need to solve the quadratic equation. They will not mention any specific method. They'll just give you a quadratic equation. They just need to you just need to find the roots of a quadratic equations. So, guys, this is a general pattern, or we can say general chapter weightage and the type of question that generally do come in your exam. But, guys, this is not a fixed pattern, we can say. Sometimes it can happen 1 or 2 mark question can be asked in 3 or 4 mark questions, or let's say 3 or 4 mark questions can be simplified little bit and can be asked in 2 mark questions. So you guys just need to be well prepared and well prepared with the topic and well thorough with the concepts. I hope the point is clear with everyone. So, guys, let's move forward then. Okay. Now, guys, let's just quickly summarize the important concepts we are going to discuss in this YouTube session then. So, guys, when we think of important concepts, first of all, we need to very thorough what's the meaning of roots of a quadratic equation, right? We'll just discuss it. We'll not go in depth, but you guys need to be very thorough with the roots of the quadratic equation. Then, guys, we'll just discuss one question related to each and every way how we can solve the quadratic equations. Let's say if we talk about the methods of solving a quadratic equation, we have factorization method, we have quadratic formula, we can say, or we can just say it's a formula, right? Then, guys, we have method of completing the squares, way to solve the quadratic equations. You just need to find the roots. Then, guys, one more very important concept, people generally do not take this one seriously, the question. And this is very important concept, guys, when you think of the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation. So we'll discuss how it can be helpful then. Then, guys, we'll discuss one word problem, which has been generally seen in your examination, so that you guys can be well prepared what kind of question can come in your exam. I hope the things are pretty clear with everyone now. So, guys, let's move forward then. Okay. Now, guys, let's discuss first of all, we can say about the roots of quadratic equation. See, guys, if you see the definition very clearly, a real number alpha, if I take a real number, any real number alpha, is called a root of a quadratic equation if I put the value of that alpha in the quadratic equation and it satisfies the quadratic equation, right? So that value, that real number alpha, is known as a root of a quadratic equation, right? Now we can also say that x equals to alpha is also a solution of a quadratic equation. right? That means what? Whatever the value you are putting it, let's say alpha as a real number, that is also known as a solution of a quadratic equation. Then it can also be, we can say alpha. It can also, in other, we can say, in other perspective, we can say alpha satisfies the quadratic equation. I hope you guys are well aware, well clear with the concept of what's the meaning of root of a quadratic equation. So guys, let's move forward then. Okay. Now, guys, let's discuss methods of solving a quadratic equation. So first of all, guys, we'll discuss the method known as a factorization method. I hope you guys are well aware of this method. Generally, this method is known as splitting the middle term, right? Okay. So guys, let's do one question so that you guys can have a clarity. See, guys, the question is what we have root 3x square minus 2 root 2x minus 2 root 3. Now, guys, whenever we want to factorize, whenever we want to solve the quadratic equation by using factorization method, we just need to split the middle term. So this is known as middle term. We just need to split it. So guys, let's see how we can split it. So guys, if you can remember, we just need to write the middle term as sum, which is what we can say minus 2 root 2 x. And what's a product? So when you think of product is what? When you just need to multiply this one, or we can say this one. Right, so we can say it will come out to be root 3 into minus 2 root 3. Now, when you multiply it, it will come out to be minus 6. Now, this means what? We just need to split this sum into two parts. We just need to split this into two parts in such a manner so that it satisfies both, we can say, the sum and the product. So let's see how we can split it then. Now, further, guys, we can write sum as what then? We can write minus 3 root 2 plus root 2. Why, guys? If you check it very clearly, when you add these two, it will come out to be what now? Minus 2 root 2 only. So it satisfies the sum. Now, if you multiply minus 3 root 2 into root 2, it will come out to be minus 6. So this means what? When you split the sum in this manner, in these two parts, it will satisfy both the conditions. So this means, guys, we can write, so further we can write this quadratic equation as what now? Root 3x square minus, we can say 3 root 2x plus, we can write root 2x minus 2 root 3 equals to 0. Now, guys, once we are done with this one, we just need to make a groups. So we can make a groups now, or we can say grouping. Then, guys, we can take root 3x common out from the first group. It will come out to be x minus root 6. Then, guys, further we can take root 2 common out from the second group. So it will come out to be, we can say x minus root 6 equals to 0. Right. Now, guys, again, if you see it very clearly, we can take this one and this one common out. So this will come out to be what now? X minus root 6 into root 3x plus root 2 equals to 0. So we have just factorized, we can say, the quadratic equation now. See, this means what? What this factorization implies is now, we can say x minus root 6 is 0, or we can say root 3x plus root 2 equals to 0. Right. So, guys, further, you know what? We can say now that x will be what? Root 6, or we can say x will be minus root 2 by root 3. So, guys, these are the two roots of the quadratic equation now. I hope you guys are well clear, well aware of how we can split the middle term and how we can factorize the quadratic equation to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay. So, guys, let's move forward then. Yes, guys, we'll discuss completing the square method also. Need not to worry. Now, guys, let's discuss something about, we can say, the nature of roots now. Nature of roots of a quadratic equation. See, if you just read the statement very clearly, in a quadratic formula, we have b square minus 4ac. So, guys, you guys must be well aware of the quadratic formula. So, we have b square minus 4ac that determines whether the quadratic equation, let's say we have a quadratic equation, has a real roots or not. And b square minus 4ac is also called the discriminant of a quadratic equation. I hope you guys must be well aware of what's the meaning of a discriminant of a quadratic equation. Now, guys, when we test the nature of roots, so we have three conditions with what can happen with the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation. So the first condition is what? When we have b square minus 4ac greater than 0, this means what? We have two distinct real roots. Right. Now, if we have b square minus 4ac equals to 0, then this means what? We have two equal real roots, right? Then, guys, the third condition is what? When we say b square minus 4ac is less than 0, this means what? We do not, we can say we don't have any real roots, but guys, we can always have imaginary roots. But guys, you guys will learn more about the imaginary roots in your higher classes. You just need to stick to the basics, stick to this concept only, stick to your syllabus as per your, we can say CBSE 10 standard. I hope the things are pretty clear with everyone. What's the meaning of nature of the roots? What are the three conditions possible? Great. So guys, let's move forward then. Okay. Now guys, let's discuss how we can use the concept of nature of the roots of a quadratic equation to solve a questions, right? See guys, the question is what? We have equation 1 plus m square x square. Then we have plus 2 mcx plus c square minus a square equals to 0. Now this quadratic equation, this complete quadratic equation has equal roots, right? We need to show that c square equals to a square into 1 plus m square. So guys, let's see how we can solve this question now. So first of all, guys, the equation is given what now? 1 plus m square into x square plus we have 2 mcx plus we have c square minus a square equals to 0. Now, guys, if you write the general equation, so guys, it will always be better if you can write the general equation. It will actually help you to avoid, we can say, silly mistakes. See, so guys, if we write the general equation, or we can say general equation, so we can write the general equation as what? Ax square plus bx square plus cx square. Now, guys, I'm taking A, B, C in a, we can say, in a capital letters. Why? Because we have C and A over here, so that you guys don't get confused. What's the meaning of A over here? What's the value of A over here? I hope the things are pretty clear with everyone. Now, guys, if you compare it very clearly, so we can say A will be what? 1 plus m square. B will be what now? We can say 2 mc. And C will be equals to what? The capital C, guys. Okay, we have c square minus a square. Now, guys, this quadratic equation has equal roots. So can I say b square minus 4ac will be equals to 0? Why? Because this quadratic equation has equal roots. So we just need to plug in the values. So that will come out to be, we can say, 2mc square minus 4 into 1 plus m square into c square minus a square will be equals to 0. That's a key. Now, guys, we just need to open the brackets, or we just need to multiply the brackets. So if you solve it further, so this will come out to be 4 m square c square minus 4, that will be c square minus a square plus m square into c square minus a square equals to 0. So guys, this will come out to be what now? 4 m square c square minus 4 into c square minus a square plus m square c square minus m square a square will be equals to 0. Now, guys, we just need to open the brackets now. So that will be 4 m square c square minus 4c square plus 4a square. We have minus 4 m square c square, then plus 4 m square a square equals to 0. Now, guys, we just need to cancel out the common thing. If it's possible, we can say cancel out the like terms. So we can cancel this one and this one. So further, guys, we can write now that will be minus 4c square plus 4a square plus 4 m square a square will be equals to 0. Now, guys, further, if you solve it, we can say 4c square will be equals to what now? 4a square plus 4 will we have m square a square. Now we can take 4, we can write like this one. So we can take 4a square common out. So that will be 1 plus m square. So now, guys, this and this will cancel out. So we have c square equals to what now? A square into 1 plus m square. So, guys, this is what we were supposed to prove. I hope you guys are pretty clear, right? Like how we can use the concept of nature of roots to solve the questions, the question that will come generally in your examination. Great. So, guys, let's move forward then. Okay. Now, guys, let's discuss the next way of solving a quadratic equation that's known as a quadratic formula. See, guys, it's one of the simplest method to solve the quadratic equation. We just need to plug in the values in the formula and you will get the answer. But, guys, first of all, you just need to test what's the nature of the roots, right? You just need to be very clearly. Okay. See, guys, the question is what we need to solve this quadratic equation using a quadratic formula. Now, guys, again, if you write the general equation, we can say ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. That's your general, we can say general equation, right? So if you compare it further, so a will be -3, b will be 5, and c will be 12. Then, guys, we just need to plug in the values directly in the formula. So we can say x will be equals to minus b. So minus b means what? It's 5. So we can write -5 plus minus b square. So that is what now? 5 square minus 4 into -3 into c is what? 12 now, upon 2 into 8. So 2 into -3. So, guys, that will come out to be what now? X will be equals to -5 plus minus under root of 25. So this, guys, now if you see it very clearly, we have minus and minus. We have two minus sign over here. So that will make them plus. So that will be plus, we can say 4 into 3, 12. So that will be 12 into 12. Again, guys, we can write upon -6 now. Now, guys, if you move, if you guys see it further, so we have x equals to -5 plus minus, that will come out to be 25 plus 144 upon -6. So, guys, x will come out to be, we can say, we have -5 plus minus 169 upon -6. Now, guys, if you solve it further, so that will be x will be equals to -5 plus minus 13 upon -6. So, guys, this means what? X will be equals to -5 plus 13 upon -6, and we have -5 minus 13 upon -6. So, guys, that will come out to be 8 upon -6 and -18 upon -6. So, guys, this and this will cancel out. We have 3. So we can say 4 and 3 again. So this means, guys, x can be written as what now? -4/3, or we have 3. So, guys, this is the answer. So these are the two roots of a quadratic equation now. I hope that things are pretty clear how we can use the quadratic formula to solve the quadratic equation. So, guys, let's move forward then. Okay. Now, guys, let's discuss how we can solve the quadratic equation by using a completing the square method. I hope one of you, I don't know the names now, guys. Some of you asked me like, please explain the completing the square method. So, guys, you guys can listen it now very clearly. Okay. See, guys, now we need to find the roots of a quadratic equation using a, we can say, completing the square method. So, guys, there are certain steps you just need to follow when you are solving a quadratic equation using a completing the square method. See, guys, the first step is what? We just need to arrange the equation in this manner. We just need to arrange the equation. So what we need to do is, let's say we have a general equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. What we need to do is, we just need to write the equation in this manner. So can we write? So we can say further, we can write this one as 4x square plus 6x minus 3 equals to 0 as 4x square plus 6x equals to 3. Now, guys, the second, let's say this is the first step. Now, guys, the second step is what? We just need to make a coefficient of x square as 1. Right. So we just need to, we can say, convert, or we can say, guys, we just need to convert the equation in the form of, we can say, x square plus b by a x equals to minus c by a. We just need to divide the complete equation by whatever the coefficient of x square. So, guys, this means what? Further, we can write this one as x square plus 6 by 4x equals to 3 by 4. Then, guys, you know what the third step is? What? We just need to add b by this term, whatever it is, then square on both sides. Right. So whatever is the middle term, we just need to add, we just need to take a half of this middle term, and then after squaring it, we just need to add it on the both sides. So further, guys, we can write this as what now? X square plus, we can say 6 by 4x. That will come out to be, if you guys simplify it further, let me simplify, guys. Give me a moment. So we can simplify 2 and 3. So guys, we can write this one as x square plus 3 by 2x equals to 3 by 4. Now guys, this means what? We just need to add 3 by 2 into 2 square on both sides. Great. So guys, this means what? Further we can write. Further guys, we can write this like this now. 3 by 2 x plus, we can say that will come out to be 3 by 4 square equals to what? 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 whole square. So that's what we need to do. Then guys, further we can say we have, now guys, if you see very clearly, this part converts to an identity. This part converts to an identity which is known as a plus b whole square, which is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Right. So this means what? We can write this one further as what? X plus 3 by 4 whole square will be equals to what now? So that will be 3 by 4 plus 9 by 16. So guys, further we can say x plus 3 by 4 square will be equals to what now? So guys, if you take the LCM, that will be 16. So that will be 12 plus 9. So you know what? That's okay, Harsh. You can always watch back the videos. That's okay, Shayaz. So that will be x plus 3 by 4 square will be equals to what? 21 by 16. Now guys, we just need to take a square root on both sides. We just need to take a square root on both sides. So this means, guys, we can say further. So that will come out to be x plus 3 by 4 will be equals to what now? Plus minus root of 21 by 4. Then, guys, we just need to simplify it further. So let's say we can write this one as x plus 3 by 4 equals to what? Plus 21 by, sorry, that will be, we can say, plus root of 21 by 4. Or we can say, this can be further written as x plus 3 by 4 equals to minus root 21 by 4. Now, guys, if you simplify it further, x will come out to be, we can say, root 21 minus 3 upon 4. Or it will be, we can say, minus root 21 by 4 minus 3 by 4. So, guys, this is the answer. I hope the things are pretty clear. How we can use the completing the square method to solve the question, or we can say solve the quadratic equation. So guys, let's move forward then. Okay. Now guys, let's discuss a word problem, which is very, very important, guys. This question can come, will always, the for sure come, will for, we can say 3 or 4 mark question. So guys, please listen to this question very clearly. It can come. See guys, the question is what? We have a motorboat whose speed in still water is what? 18 kilometer per hour. Okay. Then guys, it takes 1 hour more to go upstream, let's say 24 kilometer upstream, than to return to downstream to the same spot. We need to find the speed of the stream. So guys, let's see how we can solve this question now. So guys, can I say let the speed of a stream is, we can say, x kilometer per hour. We can assume it. Now guys, if we are moving upstream, that means what? We are moving against the water, or we can say moving against the stream. We are moving against the stream. So that means what? The boat, the speed of the boat in still water is what? 18 kilometer per hour. Now, when we are moving against the stream, now the speed of the motorboat will be what? Less now. So this means what? The speed of the motorboat when it's moving upstream, that will be 18 minus x kilometer per hour. Now, guys, if we are moving downstream now, this means what? We are moving again, we can say we are moving with the stream now. We are moving with the stream. So now we just need to add the speed of the stream in the we can say in the value of the speed of motorboat in the still water. So that will be what? 18 plus x kilometer per hour. Now guys, if you think of the time now, so guys, the distance is same. So let's say this is, let's say we can say the time, let's say t1 when we are moving upstream. So that will be what, distance upon time. So that will be 24 upon 18 minus x. So similarly guys, we can say further time t2 when we are moving downstream. So that will be what, 24 upon 18 plus x hours. So we have the time. Now guys, if you read the question once again very clearly, okay, uh, it just takes 1 hour more to go upstream. So guys, this means what, we are taking 1 hour more going upstream than downstream. So guys, can I say this means what, t1 minus t2 will be equals to 1 hour. Right. Now, guys, here is a concept, or we can say here is a key point. If you guys are getting what, like which equation I need to subtract from which one, if you see the things very clearly, we have a lesser denominator over here than this denominator, right? So when you divide any numerator by a lesser denominator, their value will always be the larger. I hope you guys getting my point, what I'm trying to say. So this way also you guys can figure out. So if you guys want to avoid the silly mistake, sometimes it may happen. Great. So guys, we can further write like this one, 24 upon 18 minus x minus 24 upon 18 plus x will be equals to 1. Great. So guys, again, can I take 24 common out? We have 1 upon 18 minus x minus 1 upon 18 plus x equals to 1 now. So guys, further, we just need to take the LCM now. We just need to take a LCM. So further, we can write 24. So LCM will be what? 18 minus x into 18 plus x. That will be, we can say 18 plus x minus, we have 18 minus x equals to 1 now. So guys, again, if you solve it further, that will be 24 into 18 plus x minus 18 plus x upon 18 minus x into 18 plus x now. That will be equals to 1. So guys, if you see it very clearly, so this and this will cancel out. So further, if you simplify, it will come out to be 48x upon 18 minus x into 18 plus x equals to 1. Now guys, you just need to cross multiply further. So that will come out to be 48x will be equals to 18 minus x into 18 plus x. Now guys, further, this will come out to be 48x will be equals to 18 into 18 plus x minus x into 18 plus x. So that will come out to be, we can say 48x will be equals to, we have 18 into 18. We just need to open the brackets, right? So 18 into 18 is what? 324. So plus 18x, we have minus 18x, then we have minus x squared. So again, guys, this and this will cancel out. So this means what? We are left with what? 48x equals to 324 minus x squared. Now, guys, we just need to rearrange the equations. So this will come out to be x squared. We can say x square minus, or we can say x square plus 48x minus 324 equals to 0. Now, guys, again, we can apply the splitting the middle term over here. We just need to factorize the equation. So, guys, if you factorize it further, so that will be, we can say x square plus 54x minus 6x minus 324 equals to 0. Then, guys, we just need to make a groups. So that will be x into x plus 54 minus 6 into x plus 54 equals to 0. So this means what? We have x minus 6 and x plus 54 equals to 0. So guys, now if you see it further, guys, just give me a moment. Now guys, this is the final equation we got. So we have x minus 6 into x plus 54 equals to 0, right? So this means what? X is either 6 or minus 54. Now guys, we cannot have a negative value. We just need to ignore it, not accepted, we can say, or we cannot have a negative value. Why? Because the speed can never be negative, right? So the speed can never be negative. So this means what? We can say finally that x equals to what? 6. Or guys, we can say further like this one now. Can I say the speed of the stream Speed of the stream is what now? 6 km/h. So guys, this is your final answer. I hope you guys are clear now how we need to handle these type of questions. Okay. So guys, now let's discuss some of the preparation tips for you guys. See guys, again, you guys must be aware of this one. You just need to guys go through the formulas and theorems thoroughly from NCERT, right? Because why? Because NCERT is your main book, and you just need to be very thorough with your NCERT. Guys, then the next point is what we can say. You just need to practice NCERT example problem thoroughly. It's a very good book, guys, and it's very at your exam level questions. So you guys must practice NCERT example problem thoroughly. Then guys, if you come to the third point, you just need to practice previous year solved questions. Why guys? You guys need to have overview. You guys just need to be very well aware of the pattern or the kind of question that can be asked in your exam. Right. It's a book, Ankit. It's a name of a book, NCERT Exemplar. I hope the things are clear now, Ankit. So then, guys, the fourth point is what we can say. You guys just need to attempt the CBSE sample papers within a stipulated time limit so that you guys can develop speed and accuracy required for the time. Guys, try to think. When you are solving the question at your end, let's say you are just sitting at your home, you're solving the question, you guys can do it very clearly, very easily. Why? Because you guys are not under any kind of a pressure. But when you go into the exam, you guys always have a time pressure, we can say, or you can say we always have a lot of pressure when you are in examination hall. Pressure is there, so you guys always have a tendency to do a silly mistakes. So you guys just need to develop that kind of a pressure before going to the examination. That's a motto behind it. Then guys, the fifth point we can say, you just need to revise important and heavily weighted topics thoroughly. So when I say heavily weighted topics, let's say we have triangles, trigonometry. So you guys need to very well aware. Let's say algebra we have right now. We are doing algebra. So you guys need to be very well aware of, we can say, the heavily, we can say, weighted topics clearly. So Danshu, that's what we are discussing. We have triangles, trigonometry, algebra. So these are the main topics we can think, right? But I'm not saying, guys, you just need to ignore all the topics. You guys just need to, we can say, you guys need to be very well clear with each and every topic. Okay. Then guys, the last point we can say, do not start any new topic at the last minute. Guys, do not make such habits. Do not start anything new at the last minute. Only revise the topic you have completed it. I hope the tips are clear with everyone. So guys, you know what? That's it for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the YouTube session. So see you in the next upcoming session, we can say, of arithmetic progressions, right? At the same time, we can say 6:45 p.m. So bye guys, take care. Enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, guys.